If you want to see how I did this makeup look, then keep on watching. I started off by priming my skin using the Snail Mucin Serum. I have been using this for over 2 weeks now, and not necessarily every day, but when I do use it, it makes my skin super hydrated and smooth, especially when you use it underneath your makeup. I also prepped my lips using Vaseline. For my base makeup, I started off with the Fenty Beauty foundation in the number 200. I've been using concealer for about a couple years now as my foundation, so I would just put it underneath my eyes, under my nose, on my chin, and just a little bit on my forehead. But from time to time, I'll just use a foundation. I'll also blend the foundation or concealer a little bit on my eyelids just to give me a clean base for my eyeshadow. I'll only do one layer of concealer or foundation just because I don't like a heavy look or feel on my face. So I'll just usually do one layer unless I really need it. To set my face, I'll be using this Maybelline Fit Me Loose powder in 15 Light. I'll place it underneath my eyes, on the sides of my nose, underneath my nose, on my chin, and just a little bit on my forehead. I'll leave it on while I do my eyeshadow. If there's any fallout, I'll just brush it away with the powder. For my eyeshadow, I'm going to start off with this Rose Gold palette by Huda Beauty. The first color I'll be using is Cocoa. I'm putting it on the crease of my eyes and a little bit onto my brow bone, just blending it upward and a little bit on my lid. Since this is the first color I started off with, it is very dark, so the key is really to blend. So that's what I was doing here with a smaller brush. If you like the cat eye shape like me, I used the packing brush that I used right before this to create that wing just by blending it a little bit out, and using this little blending brush just to blend it a little bit outward too. And if you think you're done blending, keep on blending. I love my iced coffee, so of course we're gonna have a little coffee break. Next up, I'm going to be using the Athena UCANBE Face and Body Painting Palette. I'll be using the purple color in this palette and just placing it on my eyelid only. I had to go back in a couple of times with the color just to make it a little bit more purple and not a dull color, if that makes sense. But I love this palette just because it blends easily with other colors too. I used this M.A.C Surf Baby eyeshadow palette to set the previous purple color because, like I said, it is a painting palette, so I needed to set it in some way. And I also wanted a vibrant purple color, so that kind of helped. After I packed on this purple color, I used the same blending brush that I used in the beginning to just blend everything together while having a little bit of that dark brown eyeshadow still on the brush. Since this was my New Year's makeup look, I did want a little bit of sparkle, and you'll see the full body picture of my dress later on. And this was the NYX Glitter Pod in number 08. I packed it on lightly on my eyelid only with a small brush. And since there is a little bit of fallout here, I did blend it away later on with my powder brush. For my inner corner and brow bone highlight, I used the Urban Decay Midnight Cowboy Shimmer. I love using this highlight for my eyes or just on my cheeks. The mascara I used was the Maybelline The Falsies Volume Express. I used 2 colors from the Anastasia Beverly Hills kit, Breeze and Terrace. I focused on blending the blush a little upward and towards my temples. I placed the blush a little bit on my nose, on my chin, and forehead. I used a big fluffy brush to blend away that powder I used in the beginning. I still had a little bit of the sparkle fallout even though I blended away the powder, but using the powder in the beginning before your eyeshadow is really crucial. I'm taking that same highlighter I used for my inner corner and brow bone for my cheeks and my nose. First purple color I used on my eyelid is going as a base on my lips. And then I used a lipstick color in Raspberry from Elizabeth Arden. Although I didn't like this lip color combo, I did go in at the end with a Revlon lipstick in Bow Down. It's more of a nude color. I didn't record that part, but you'll see it from the first picture and the last picture. I used the Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. All the products that I use will be listed in the description. This is the finished look that I did. I used a couple of eye palettes to create this look, and one of them I did was from the Athena palette. I really like how this turned out. This is my New Year's makeup look. If you all enjoyed this video, let me know what other looks you want to see in the comments, what other video suggestions you want to see. Here's my nude lipstick and my New Year's dress. Thank you so much for watching.